Hello everyone, it's Spurs Radio 96 here, and welcome to the 19th episode of the FIFA 19 AS Monaco Career Mode. We begin today's episode with a huge match in Ligue 1 Conforama, a big home match against Saint Etienne. It's first versus third, what a match it should be. If you haven't checked out the last episode, I advise you to do so, where we had a mixed bag of an episode. We managed to beat Marseille on their home turf to progress to the French Cup final on penalties. But then we had a damaging away defeat against the reigning champions Paris Saint-Germain. As you can see, Monaco is topped by 3 points with 75 points. Marseille are continuing their pressure on Monaco with 72 points, and PSG had a bit of a setback with a defeat away at Lille in the last episode in the results table. And Saint-Etienne know that if they lose against Monaco, it will heavily damage their title hopes and maybe Olympique Lyonnais as well. As you can see, the formal first team returns, and we'll certainly be looking for a better response after the defeat away at Paris Saint-Germain. We did manage to win away at Stade Rennais, which we had Fabinho score the only goal of that game, and then we had the reserve team which won 3-1 against Stade de Reims. So we're on 2 wins on the spin since that defeat against Paris Saint-Germain. There's Saint Etienne's lineup when Micabella's there. You can see Silva, Mavilla, Van Aanholt is in there as well in the 4-2-3-1 formation. Saint Etienne, very surprised title contenders. I didn't expect them to be up fighting for the title in the title race, but give credit to them. They've stuck it out this long. Onto the first half, honestly, 33rd minute, and Monaco have given the ball away. Here's Cabella, Gabriel. Monaco need to go on the defensive. Gabriel from Van Aanholt. Selber. And it's going to go in! And Beric has scored at Saint Etienne. Their title hopes have taken a huge twist for the better. Saint Etienne lead at Monaco's backyard. 35 minutes into the first half, and the Monaco fans can't believe it. It's been a tight first half between the two sides. But that was a brilliant piece of play there. I think it was from the number 29 here. I forget his name. But that's a great strike from Beric. And Areola might have got the slightest of touches with his fingertips there. But Saint Etienne have certainly thrown the cat amongst the pigeons here. Monaco are 1-0 down. The 37th minute. Monaco must respond immediately. Here's Mbappe, who hasn't scored for such a long time. Takes a strike. It's at the post. And Mbappe's... When will that scoreless streak end for Kylian Mbappe? He hasn't scored for a long, long time. 40th minute, Monaco now peppering their goal, constantly going for it. Here's Mbappe again. Good pass towards Tielemans, and Falcao's into space. AS Monaco level just before half-time. The captain has equalised for score in this huge match. Good little pass there from Tielemans to find Falcao in the box and onside. And the captain, well, we knew what was going to happen there. Finish it perfectly so on his right foot. And Captain Fantastic has given the Monaco fans hope again and has dented Saint Etienne's title hopes. His 20th goal of the season, no doubt competing for top spot on the top scoring charts. It's 1-1. And there goes the half-time whistle. Quite pleased to come in at half-time after we were 1-0 down from a goal there from Beric from Saint Etienne. We equalised with a good strike from Ramadou Falcao. But overall, I think 1-1 at half-time, I think that's a fair result. It's been fairly close between the two sides. But half-time at the Stade Louis 2, it's AS Monaco 1, Saint Etienne 1. The second half begins on the 53rd minute. Monaco on the attack. Mbappe's in space. And on his own. Good save from Ruffet. That sums it up from Mbappe. His facial expression. He just can't get a goal at the minute. Good save from Ruffet. He's certainly trying as Kylian Mbappe. He hasn't scored since the 6-0 win at Toulouse in terms of the Liga. But Monaco have a corner. Tielemans is going to take it. Keeper runs it. Punches it out. Bernardo Silva's got a chance. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Bernardo Silva to put Monaco in front for the first time. And the fans go into ecstasy. Bernardo Silva, what a strike out the box from the corner. Rafinha punched it. It fell kindly to Bernardo Silva. And what a rocket that is on his right foot. And Monaco have come from behind to lead Saint Etienne. And all of a sudden the title race has taken another turn. This time for the better of Monaco. Saint Etienne's hopes could be going up in smoke. Bernardo Silva's third goal of the season. And immediately Saint Etienne get the substitutes in action. It's 2-1 to Monaco. 64th minute. Mbappe, who's played such a key role in this match, cuts back. Is he finally going to do it? Crosses it in. Oh no! Oh, Falcao had a chance. Brilliant finish. Hits the post and crossbar. 69th minute. Saint Etienne all over the place. And here comes Limar for Monaco! 3-1 for AS Monaco for the second league match running at the Stade Louis II. And Saint Etienne, their hopes are surely over of the Liga title, and Monaco are in clear waters now for the rest of the match. Thomas Lemar, brilliant finish. Could have been 4 really, with a Falcao with a brilliant chance in the box a few minutes earlier. That hit the crossbar and post, but Monaco have that 2-goal cushion. Thomas Lemar's 5th goal in the league. It's Monaco 3, Saint Etienne 1. And the full-time whistle goes. 3 massive points for AS Monaco. Saint Etienne's title hopes have taken a massive, massive dent and are surely eliminated from the title race in realistic terms. Maybe mathematically they're in it, and as you can see, Beric knows how damaging that defeat was. But Monaco came back from 1-0 down thanks to goals from Radamel Falcao, Thomas Lemar and Bernardo Silva. Brilliant second half fight back for Monaco. That is our 3rd win on the spin in the Liga. Fantastic. Just what Monaco need in this critical time in the season. Full time, it's AS Monaco 3, Saint Etienne 1. So then, let's commence the second game of the episode. This time we'll be going away to struggling Nîmes Olympique, who are in the relegation zone at the minute. Just a point though behind, well, just a point behind safety, so to speak. It's that close down there as it is close to the top of the table. And let's take a look at the table. Monaco have 78 points. Marseille lost their game, so they stay on 72 points. Saint Etienne remain on 70 as well. PSG, they could jump ahead of both of those clubs if they win their next match. They won their match as well. PSG, I forgot who they played against, but they were up to 4th. Well, they have 69 points. Let's take a look at the lineups for Nîmes Olympique and for Monaco. There's Nîmes Olympique's lineup, going for an attacking 4-4-2. They would need it, I suppose, since they are down the bottom. I think they have the lowest goal scorers in the league as well. And for this match, AS Monaco, the reserve team, the likes of Stefan Jovetic and company, will return to Liga Conference action. The last time they played was a 3-1 win at home against Stade de Reims. The last time we played against Nîmes Olympique, it was a 3-0 thrashing of Nîmes Olympique. Stefan Jovetic is in good form, so is Job, Ronnie Lopez. They're all in good form really in this critical time of the season for AS Monaco Football Club. So then, let's get on to the first half highlights. Specifically on the 6th minute, and Monaco have the ball. Is a hollow. Joe, Stefan Jovetic, a player to watch, but here is Golovin! Good strike, and Nîmes Olympique's goalkeeper's called into action for the first few minutes of the match. First chance goes to Monaco. Good strike out the box from Golovin, but straight at the keeper, but had it covered. And there goes the half-time whistle. Pretty poor first half from both teams, really. Certainly suit Nîmes Olympique more than AS Monaco. Monaco hardly had any more chances after Golovin's attempt. Very defensively minded were Nîmes Olympique, but you can understand that since they have the worst goal-scoring record in the league. But half-time on their home ground, it's Nîmes Olympique 0, AS Monaco 0. And let's take a look at the results from the other grounds. Amiens SC is leading Toulouse 1-0. Dijon is drawing Strasbourg. Nice are leading Nantes, which is critical for their hopes. Stade Rennais is drawing 1-1 with EA Gringamp. So let's go on to the second half highlights. the 55th minute. Monaco need to penetrate Nims' goal. Here's Golovin, he's got a chance! And Alexandre Golovin takes that chance. A massive goal for Monaco, as they could be on the verge of a 4th straight victory in the league, and the title is getting closer to Monaco's hands. Golovin, who's been really the standout player, he had that chance in the first half, he's had a chance in the second half, and he's taken it. And Monaco have a slender but critical lead at Nims Olympique's home turf, and that doesn't do Nims Olympique any favours in terms of their chances of staying up in the league. Alexandre Golovin's 4th goal of the season in Liga is Nims Olympique 0, AS Monaco 1. 88th minute. Monaco been trying their best, but Nims Olympique have been holding it in. Oh, Ronnie Lopez hits the bar with a header from good cross from Stefan Jovetic. But there goes the full-time whistle. Not the best performance, but it's the result that counts. And Monaco win away at struggling Nims Olympique, who, to be fair, they put in a very decent shift, particularly defensively. Hardly gave away any chances for us, but we had a chance thanks to Stefan Alexandre Golovin. The first chance he couldn't take it, due to a good save from the keeper, but a great strike in the early stages of the second half means Monaco escape Nims Olympique with a critical 1-0 victory. But as I said, give credit to Nims Olympique. If they perform like that in their remaining games, there's every chance that they could stay up. And the results around the grounds full time. Amiens SC did win 1-0 against Toulouse. Dijon beat Strasbourg, the same scoreline. Nice drew against Nantes, they couldn't win. Stade de Reims draw 2-2 with EA Gringamp. Let's commence the 3rd and final game of the episode. God, it's gone quick this episode, hasn't it? As we will commence the second to last league game of the season against Amiens FC. And the title is a possibility. If we win this match, the title will be ours. You will know why when you look at the table. Because PSG are the only true contenders, and if we win, there is no chance of them catching up and overtaking Monaco. Marseille, they've had a horrible slump of form the last 2 games. They lost, I think they had a loss, and Saint-Etienne lost as well. So Saint-Etienne, Lyon and Marseille all of a sudden are out of the title race pictures between Monaco and the reigning champions Paris Saint-Germain. Wow, what a burst from the blue that is from PSG, but what an opportunity for these Monaco players to capture Monaco's 2nd title in 3 seasons. It's pretty easy. We win, we get 84, we'll be on 84 points. PSG's hopes really is 78 points if they win the last game. The hopes that they need to have is that Monaco lose the last 2 games and have a miracle in terms of goal difference for Paris Saint-Germain. And for Amiens SC, there is the lineup for them, going for the same formation as us, so it's going to be a tough one. But we've had 4 league wins on the spin after that damaging defeat away at Paris Saint-Germain. I thought it was going to be a close title race, but the form the players have shown in the last few games has been exceptional from both sets of squads. The 7th minute, the first few minutes of the match, and Falcao's got a chance. Oh, he's taken it. Captain Marvel, who needs him? We have Captain Falcao. He scored the goal that could potentially seal the crown for AS Monaco. Amiens FC got cold at the back, and even though 2 defenders chased Falcao down, they couldn't do anything with it. Falcao with a thunderbolt on his right foot, his 21st goal of the season, and AS Monaco are on the verge of the title. Radamel Falcao has ensured a possible early start to the celebrations for the AS Monaco supporters. And in the early stages of the match, it's Monaco 1, Amiens SC 0. And there goes the half-time whistle. Amiens SC were pretty good after that, defensively wise. They were more organised and made it difficult for Monaco to create any more chances. But Monaco are halfway there towards their 2nd title in 3 seasons, thanks to an early strike from Radamel Falcao. It's AS Monaco 1, Amiens SC 0 at half-time. And let's look at the results around the grounds, which is pretty important. Well, one of them is PSG. Saint-Etienne are leading Nice 1-0. Nims Olympique leading EA Gringat 1-0. Bordeaux is drawing Stade de Reims. Lille is leading Angers SCO. Montpellier HSC is behind against FC Nantes. Lyon is drawing SM Caen. PSG are leading Dijon FCO, so they're still putting up a fight. Strasbourg is 1-0 down against Stade Rennais, and Toulouse is holding Marseille to a 0-0 draw. So let's go on to the second half highlights. The 54th minute, Monaco being urged on by the fans. Lemar and Mbappe. Is this his chance? He's done it! At last, Mbappe's got a goal. Finally, the drought is over. And that could be the goal that wraps up the title for AS Monaco Football Club. And what a time for Mbappe to finally score and end his scoreless streak. His first league goal since Toulouse, where he won 6-0 here at our home turf. He hasn't scored since then. But Mbappe scores at last. 6 goals in the season at last. He's got a goal on the board. It's Monaco 2, Amiens SC 0. 58th minute. Monaco are on the charge. No stopping them. Here's Mbappe on the attack. He's going to take a strike. He scored again. It's another goal for Mbappe. Would you believe it? He hasn't scored for so long, and then he scores 2 goals at once. On the counter-attack, Monaco with inferior pace from our players. And Mbappe's got 2 goals. And the party is beginning for AS Monaco Football Club. Amiens FC can't believe it. They've been hit twice by Kylian Mbappe, who's now got 7 goals all of a sudden in the league. And immediately Amiens SC ring in the changes on the substitutes bench. But Monaco are in total control. It's Monaco 3, Amiens SC 0. 79th minute, Monaco on the charge with Lemar. Falcao's in the box, and others as well. Lemar's cut back. Lemar is on the box, takes a strike. Oh, the keeper spilled it. And Mbappe scored. It's a hat-trick. What a return to form from Mbappe. A hat-trick in Monaco's last home game of the season. What a way to wrap the title. A hat-trick from Mbappe. The keeper spilled it with a strike from Lemar, who really shouldn't have had a strike in the box. Somehow he did. The keeper saved it but couldn't keep it. And Mbappe took the advantage of the keeper's mistake. And Monaco are 4-0 up. No stopping Monaco. It's 4-0. 89th minute. And Amiens SC have a chance here. It's going to cross it in. And there's a strike. And Areola can't keep it out in the added time of the second half. And Amiens FC have a goal from Zunga. Probably the most useless and pointless of goals for Amiens SC. But at least they're on the score sheet. That's probably been the most frustrating thing of the whole game. That Areola could not keep a clean sheet. Finally, Amiens breaks down Monaco's defensive resistance. Areola got a touch. He'll be disappointed in that he couldn't keep a clean sheet on the day Monaco win the title. But Zunga has at least got Amiens SC on the score sheet. It's now Monaco 4, Amiens FC 1. And the added time goes. AS Monaco are the champions of France again. The first time since 2017. PSG's reign as champions was short-lived. Monaco beat them again in the championship. But they've held off resistance from the likes of Olympique Marseille, Olympique Lyonnais, more surprisingly Saint-Etienne. But they held off mighty PSG, who with a late rally looked to be the only title contenders after results went our way. But Radamel Falcao will lift some silverware once again. The objective was clear from the start of his career mode, to get Monaco back to title-winning ways, and that is exactly what we've done on the domestic front. Monaco will be the champions of France, and Falcao will start the party in the Stade Louis too. The fans will celebrate all night long. Monaco are the 2018-19 Ligue 1 Conference champions. Somehow, Monaco have managed to do it. An incredible run of form in the last few games. 5 wins on the spin since that defeat away at PSG. Beaten Stade Rennais, Stade de Reims, Saint-Etienne importantly. Nîmes Olympique away as well. And now a win against Amiens FCO. And the fans will be celebrating all night long as the fireworks light up the Monaco skies here in the Stade Louis II. If you're a fan of Monaco Football Club, we're about to see an opportunity to grab the best screenshot possible as Monaco are the Liga Conference champions. Well done to all of the players. Let's look at the final results of the second to last game. Saint-Etienne won against Nice 1-0. Lyon did beat SMK 1-0. PSG won 3-0 as well. Let's take a look at the table then, which confirms Monaco as the champions with 84 points. No chance for PSG to claw that back. We have 26 wins, 6 draws, 5 defeats, 77 goals scored, top goal scorers in the league for now, and 29 goals conceded. PSG is second with 78 points, with 23 goals, 9 draws, 5 defeats, 71 goals scored, and 27 conceded. They've also qualified for the Champions League as well. But there's a fight for Champions League football. Marseille is third with 74 points, 21 wins, 11 draws, 5 defeats, 62 goals scored, 27 conceded. They no longer have the best defence in the league, sharing that with PSG. Saint-Etienne's down to 4th now with 74 points, 22 wins, 7 draws, 8 defeats, 63 goals scored, 37 conceded. Lyon's hopes of Champions League qualification are over. They are 5th with 69 points. They might just... No, they won't. No, they won't. They won't get it, will they? No, they won't. They will not get Champions League football with Olympique Lyonnais. Stade Rennais is 6th with 59 points, 3 points now ahead of Montpellier HSC, who dropped to 7th with 56 points. FC Nantes is still 8th, but they're clinging on now. They're just goal difference separating 7th and 8th. They're 8th, Nantes with 56 points. And at the bottom of the table will certainly be interesting to look at. 9th is Amiens SC with 48 points. So their top 10 looks to be secure for now. Lille is now up to 10th with 47 points. They're absolutely charging for it. Unbelievable. They are safe, Lille. They've been stuck most in the bottom for most of the season, but the second half of the season has been a remarkable turnaround for Los Lille Football Club. Bordeaux is into 11th with 43 points. Toulouse is 12th with also 43 points. Despite having 18 defeats to Toulouse. EA Guingamp is 13th with 39 points, pretty much safe and sound for another season. Nice is far from safe. They are only above the likes of Dijon and Strauss and Stade de Reims on goal difference, even though they have the most draws of anyone with 18. Stade de Reims have 19 defeats, not good for them. Dijon, of course, is 16th with 36 points. Strasbourg's hanging on by a thread, a point separating them and the relegation zone with 35 points. Angers SCO is 18th with 34 points. Nîmes Olympique is 19th with 32 points, just about clinging on to mathematical chances of survival. SMK will not survive. They are relegated to the second division. They're bottom with 31 points, scoring 35 goals and conceding 54. The worst goal scorers defence in the league will be Dijon, who've conceded 62 goals. And the worst goal scorers in the league, you may be asking, are indeed, I think, Nice or... it will be Nîmes Olympique, who are second bottom. So yeah, one team has gone down. Who will go down with them? Imagine if it will be Nice. That would be so funny. Sweet. That would be very sweet for Monaco, that's for sure, as Nice is their fierce rivals. And let's take a look at the UEFA Champions League semi-final results. Paris Saint-Germain will go through to the final. The first French team to go to a European Cup final since Marseille did back in the 90s. Wow, Liverpool are out of the Champions League. Atletico Madrid are out of the Champions League as well. After they lost their second leg at home to Manchester City. So PSG And Manchester City, wow, you couldn't have scripted it better. Two teams desperate to win their Champions League. PSG hoping to be the first team in front, well, second team ever in France to win the Champions League, and Manchester City hoping to win their first ever Champions League. That's going to be very interesting. The semi-finals of the Europa League have happened as well. West Ham United lost to Tottenham Hotspur in their London derby semi-final, 3-1 on aggregate. Arsenal did not make the final, so there is no chance of a North London derby European final, as those hopes were dashed by Borussia Dortmund. And in the final we have Tottenham Hotspur versus Borussia Dortmund. It will be the second career mode series that Tottenham Hotspur are in a European Cup final, and also the second time that Borussia Dortmund have made the Europa League final. I think the last career mode I did, Borussia Dortmund faced Inter Milan. And let's take a look at the preview of the last episode of the Monaco career mode. We have a juicy derby match away at Nice, where we could potentially relegate our fierce rivals. What an achievement that will be. That would certainly be the cherry on the cake for sure. But it's not over yet. We've got another cup that is up for grabs between Monaco and Olympique Lyonnais in the Coupe Nationale final. So yeah, that's something to look forward to indeed. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. We'll see you for the last episode of the AS Monaco career mode. Take care. Cheers.